All right, here we go. We've got number about 100, MrDrProfAaron. He's probably a couple points off of top 100. And in fact, it's like the first time I've seen him drop out of top 100 since I've been his friend, against Amaze, who is now top 49 as of a couple minutes ago. We're going to do a hop into a private match. These guys aren't going to play on Champions Field. Where do we want to be? Urban Central Dawn? Look, we don't do Urban Central a lot. I'm going to throw in some random maps, guys, that not everyone's used to. We like Urban Central Dawn? Why not? Why not? So, these guys going up in the best of 5. MrDrProfAaron has played on the stream a few times before. So has Amaze now. These guys have played, ProfAaron has played Semi-Kiss in a loss, I believe. And he's also played Roll Diz, where he also lost. So MrDrProfAaron, while a great player, while in the top 100 frequently, is currently searching for his first win on stream. And how do we pay him? We put him up against one of the hardest people we've had on stream outside of Semi-Kiss. And that is our boy Amaze, who has played one time before on stream, coming out with yet another close victory. This time against Sample Auto. Sample Auto literally cannot buy a break on the stream. Been exclusively in close Game 5 matchups, but has come out on the losing end every time as Amaze puts in the first goal of this matchup. And what the heck? They skipped it? What just went on? Somebody like switch. I don't know what happened there, but Amaze up 1-0. Amaze so far working off of hardcore pressure style. MrDrProfAaron, I have seen kind of prioritizing ground game in the past. This chip up from Amaze is going to read that fake challenge from ProfAaron. ProfAaron giving a little bit too much space to Amaze. As Amaze taps that one in. Easy to go up 2-0. Of course, Amaze, if you guys are watching this on Twitch right now, which at least a few of you are, as opposed to YouTube, where there will likely be later, just played in a 1v1 before this one, which I'm sure you guys can check out. So Amaze a little bit more warmed up for this show match on stream. Having some flashbacks there as ProfAaron puts in a kickoff goal. Amaze coming out of these games today knowing the one thing he's got to work on is making sure he keeps that kickoff sharp, as Sample Auto almost winning an entire series using his kickoff on him. ProfAaron's going to put in another one. They get tied 2-2. Driving up on the wall, baiting Amaze to come in. Great catch pinch, like chip shot on the ground there. Perfect timing from Amaze. That is not easy to do. So I go switch to the live setting over here. So these guys are top 100 in solos. Yes, they are. They are top 100 in 1v1s. Amaze is around 49, and ProfAaron's about right at 100. We say he's been top 100 before. I think he's currently just outside, but I don't feel too guilty saying that he is top 100 because I've seen him there frequently, and he's probably about one game away from being there as he misses out on this Doomsy dish. His chip shot saved away. Amaze finally going to get possession here. ProfAaron setting up a shadow. Nice dribble from Amaze to put that right on the top of the net. We can watch this again from DrProfAaron's perspective. Look at this dribble, putting it in a perfect sweet spot. That last hit, just enough to put it back past DrProfAaron. Nice 90-degree flick for Amaze here. We've seen him take that and show it off a couple times. Both times not getting a goal, but this time forcing a hard enough save that he is able to slap one in. Noticing Sample, or sorry, not Sample Auto, that was who was playing before. DrProfAaron getting a little too interested in boost. Says, I'll just sit under this ball and backflip it into the goal if you can do that. Giving him himself a 2-goal lead. Prof Aaron getting this ball stolen away. And Amaze surely trying to rush the ball to the net as fast as he can. Tries to do it with the ceiling shot, but doesn't quite connect it into the goal. He's on the retreat now as MrDrProfAaron sets up his attack. Trying to let that ball roll toward that close post. That near post, I guess is what's called. Force Amaze to make a challenge as late as he possibly can. This time, a little fake gets Amaze turned around. His half flip challenge is not good enough as MrDrProfAaron pops it over him. MrDrProfAaron's patience on the ground has proved to be his strength on stream so far in his few matchups. Once again, exercising that patience in the ground play. This time the flick not strong enough to get it past Amaze. Giving Amaze all the space in the world. Trying to fake a challenge out of Amaze, but Amaze, so calm and collected, is ready to just pop that double jump. Sitting with this ball on top of his car, looking to see for when that challenge comes. Doing the ever faithful double pop. Who needs a special flick when you can just double jump the ball over somebody? Amaze trying to steal that kickoff goal best he can. His fake challenge is read easily by MrDrProfAaron, who launches a mega flick. A little too high. Amaze is able to pinch it away. MrDrProfAaron in full boost control. Amaze doing a good job of keeping the pressure on, but a bump and another boost steal will send Amaze back to his net. Quick challenge by Amaze. Doing a good job of reading the fact that MrDrProfAaron likes to set up his ground attempts. Amaze rushing out and stopping that, and that constant pressure is going to get him another goal here. 6-3 as he's putting MrDrProfAaron on his back foot. Unable to recover from this one in time. MrDrProfAaron feels like he has to jump early because his only other option is running into Amaze. Ends up missing out on his attempts. Amaze going up 6-3 against MrDrProfAaron. Game one certainly in favor of Amaze, but we might expect that. Have him coming off a nice warm-up win. And being currently higher in the standings. Although MrDrProfAaron has always put up a good fight. This mega flick will go way too high as MrDrProfAaron has an opportunity to set up any kind of dribble attack he wants. Looks like he's going to go for a nice 90-degree flick to the corner. And Amaze trying to save it by driving up the back of the goal to get all the height he needs, but he does not get left and right momentum as that very well placed flick from MrDrProfAaron gets him his 4th goal. He's down 2 with 1 minute. The way this game is going, there will almost surely be 2 more goals. MrDrProfAaron just needs to make sure that those 2 goals are his. Getting Amaze to make a early challenge on the wall, as his constant pressure might turn into a goal here, as it has in the past. MrDrProfAaron doing a good enough job, at least for now. Maybe needs to start thinking about grabbing a pad or 2, but is electing to stay at completely 0 on these challenges. And that ball's going to roll in nice and easy as Aaron wishes he could pick up the pad. I'm not sure he got this one here. Yeah, just look at him desperately going off to the left to pick up that pad. Wanted 12 boosts to do something with, but that detour to the pad is what's going to cost him the goal. Amaze with the expert boost starvation there. And most importantly, the waste of time, even though MrDrProfAaron puts on a goal here with 15 seconds left. It's not going to matter unless he can string another 2 together. Amaze might be taking game 1 against MrDrProfAaron here. Amaze almost putting on another consolation goal to go up 8-5. Let's remember to save this one off. We got Amaze versus MrDrProfAaron now. Dr. Prof Aaron. Game 1. By any chance, can you guys hear my roommate's podcast? Or is it just me? I kind of yell, so I understand that he wants to turn it up, so I don't really blame him. Not going to ask him to turn it down. Just wondering if you guys can hear it. Amaze. Up 1-0. All right. Game 1 to Amaze on a roll. Slap that ready button so these guys can get started again here. DrProfAaron, we'll see how he fares after a nice warm-up game against Amaze here. Amaze, who might have been playing much longer today. DrProfAaron says, I'm not doing kickoffs today. I've had enough of it. And Amaze is going to say, I'll take a free goal from you then. Amaze reading that fake kickoff real nicely, almost putting on a free goal there. That continue puts ProfAaron in a situation where he has to go challenging. Isn't able to pull it off. And Amaze going up an early goal. Going to go up another goal here. Not what ProfAaron's looking for. After dropping game 1. An instant 2-goal deficit in game 2 needs to get some momentum here. It's easy to mentally check out of these games when you just cannot manage to get a lead. Sample auto, DrProfAaron trying to keep the pressure on here. Trying to grab those boost steals, but Amaze still dictating this game early. This 50-50 in front of the net is saved away, but he's still in full control. He almost forces ProfAaron to put on an own goal with 0 boost. It's going to take some extreme patience from Aaron to not get scored on here. And also some extreme patience from Amaze to not just pull the trigger here, just wait in his sweet, sweet time for ProfAaron to make a move. Ends up paying off for him as he goes up 3-0. ProfAaron with low boost here is going to make Amaze pay for going to get that mid boost. These guys very complimentary of each other today. ProfAaron says, oh, I'm better than that. I'm better than that. Amaze, you don't have that much time. Stop relaxing. As he gets his goal back. ProfAaron rocking that iconic pigeon. He certainly always has the most creative cars of anybody who plays on stream. Amaze setting up an aerial attempt here. I think kind of just baited DrProfAaron into thinking he was going to let it touch the ground. Aaron giving him a way too easy roller ball pass there. And after that initial pop, I think Aaron just thought Amaze was going to let that ball hit the ground. He doesn't, though. And that last second boost ends up pushing the ball past DrProfAaron. DrProfAaron missing out on a kickoff goal attempt there. Amaze puts a pop-up. Able to put it into the net quite easily this time. The same move working against Sample. Auto, the pop, and aim for the bump. Should have watched that from ProfAaron's perspective to see if he was intentionally avoiding that bump. I'm sure he was. These guys nothing but complimentary to each other as these goals go in. ProfAaron with the rare control of the ball that we haven't seen very often in this game. He is finally going to get a nice Hyundai boost, but he's going to get rewarded with it by going down yet another goal. It's that starvation that's been happening all game, making ProfAaron desperate to get another goal. We're going to have to see a huge turnaround from Amaze. Or sorry, not Amaze. I'm just looking at him on screen. From Prof Aaron if we want to see a comeback. And as I say that, he says, look at me. I'm putting in a goal. Just like you wanted, Feer. Amaze getting a little bit too caught up in the goal there after his challenge was saved away. Not able to recover in time. Going for an unorthodox kickoff, and Prof Aaron is going to say, what are you doing, homie? I know I'm down 6-2, but I'm still top 100, and he slams in it. Easy goal. 6-3 for Prof Aaron, but Amaze says, you know what, man? Taking it right back. Prof Aaron looking like he either doesn't jump or just jumps far too late on this kickoff. Didn't jump at all. I don't know if that's because he didn't set it up how he liked, or he thought he was going to be able to chip it over him. Either way, it does not work out for him. Next kickoff is a miss as well, as he goes flying past the ball, and Maze setting up an air dribble that's easily stolen away as it was glued to the wall. This weak ground shot from Aaron. All it does is force Amaze to make a save while Aaron steals some boost. Certainly starving Amaze out. Aaron might be able to finally capitalize on that starvation here, but isn't able to get the ball to the net fast enough as he rolls it up against the wall. Prof Aaron playing with almost no ball cam. Not being able to tell where Amaze is. This power shot from Amaze won't quite be able to get there. Prof Aaron takes his time grabbing boost, thinking he'd set up yet another ground play. But Amaze knows better than to let Dr. Prof Aaron get anything on the ground, as he keeps that pressure on and puts a fast aerial under the net. Good play from our boy Amaze here. Putting on quite a show for us on the Feer stream. Prof Aaron at least able to tap that one away. Finally has an opportunity here and does a perfect job of reading Amaze. Amaze trying to shadow here. Puts in one fake challenge one way. Decides to commit the other way, and Prof Aaron reads him like a book. Bounce shots it right over him. I always say it, but certainly 4 goals does not mean you're out, even with only 1 minute left, as Prof Aaron puts on yet another one. This is what I'm talking about. For all we know, the next 3 kickoffs go exactly like this. And Prof Aaron is back in it. His quarter flicks, quarter turn flicks, 90-degree flicks, 180-degree flicks, whatever you want to call them, are definitely superior in these matchups. Like I've said before, Prof Aaron, his ground game and everything revolved around the ground game does seem to be the reason why he's so high, top 100. As Amaze puts a demo out. Prof Aaron's going to do a little pressure to force Amaze to initiate his air dribble. Prof Aaron's able to save it away very easily and set up some ground game, which is certainly what Prof Aaron should be looking to do. Amaze with a weird half flip at midfield does mean Prof Aaron will counter him. And what is going on here? I'm not sure what kind of flip he was going for there, but a flip in place is once again enough for Dr. Prof Aaron to counter him. A good flick here could mean another goal, and it does. 7-8. This is what I'm talking about, just like that. Dr. Prof Aaron is looking at 1 goal difference between him and Amaze. This is why I'm saying that people are never out of these 1v1s. Seems like time and time again, Amaze elected to not go to this kickoff, but Dr. Prof Aaron reads it. Tries to go for a late 50-50 in front of Amaze's net. And while it doesn't get a goal, we'll see if it ends up setting himself up with an opportunity. He's able to boost starve Amaze out here. Amaze finally able to grab some boost and retreat, but Prof Aaron's big weakness, unable to get that ball on the ground fast. Always seems to be waiting for that ball to come down after a pop to initiate that dribble that he so desperately wants. In this case, Amaze stealing it out from him. That almost surely would lead to another goal there, but Prof Aaron runs out of time. And Amaze ends up winning 8-7. Yet another close game for our boy Prof Aaron. Amaze versus MrDrProfAaron. Whatever that I put too many A's. Game 2. All right. Game 2 to Amaze after another good play from DrProfAaron. Amaze never failing to make every game close by losing a bunch of kickoffs at the worst time. Dude has got to start finishing games with those kickoffs. He could have made these games be absolute blowouts if he just finished them off like he easily could. But maybe, you know, relaxes, stops gripping those sticks as hard as he normally does once he gets that lead and is letting these guys get back into it. Game 3. Amaze up 2-0. Has an opportunity to end the series early. If he scores yet again, these two go at it in Urban Central night. Nice 50-50 win. DrProfAaron, of course, looking for an early goal to go up in this game. Needs to put Amaze on his back foot, who has not had to be on his back foot all series. And it's not going to start now, as he puts on another goal after a nice bump. 2 bumps on DrProfAaron. DrProfAaron, though, forever the optimist. Forever the nice guy, says nice one to Amaze. After that attempt, ProfAaron going for some new kind of attack here on the kickoff, hoping that Amaze would just slam it right into him, but Amaze reads it like a book, sets up an air dribble attempt. Really good placement there. 50-50 to avoid any kind of save from ProfAaron. 2-0 early lead for Amaze, exactly the opposite of what ProfAaron needed at the start of this game. Nice 50-50 from Aaron and a good bump or intrusion, but Amaze dominating the skies in this game. And by the skies, I mean really just anything above the net has been in full control for Amaze. DrProfAaron really seems to prefer to have the ball on the ground. Even when the ball is bouncing high, he tries to catch it, wait for that ball to come down and initiate a dribble. Amaze, realizing that early, has done a good job of not letting him ever set those up. Looks like he might be able to set one up here as Amaze completely backs off. This is certainly a situation that DrProfAaron is most dangerous in. Of course, as I hype him up on it, he puts a weak flick in the net. But as a demo comes out, it might turn into a goal after all. I don't know if that was the better or worse spawn for Amaze, but he is able to figure it out and save it away. It looks like a third goal could be coming on here. Nice flick clear by Aaron as Amaze just sits and waits, trying to bait out a misplay from our boy. Our boy puts another long clear up on the wall. But as with all balls that are above goal height, Aaron's able to take it away. Oh, sorry, Amaze is able to take it away. 90-degree flick from Aaron this time. Not nearly as well placed, so he doesn't score. Amaze might be able to just take this one in. ProfAaron showing the patience this time after being punished by not showing the patience earlier in the series. Almost gets a goal off of that half flip save. Certainly boost starving Amaze, who's doing a good job of at least picking up pads. That 50-50 win. Aaron, of course, looking for that bump to try and tap in that last goal. Amaze doesn't care if he has no boost. Has all the confidence in the world. He's going to keep that pressure on. And ends up getting that hundo. Setting up a dribble of his own. Aaron trying to set up a fake challenge. Works out pretty well for him as he forces Amaze to pretty much hand him the ball. Amaze starting the boost starve though. What a tight turn here. Let's watch this from DrProfAaron's perspective. This is an insane turn. Amaze chipping it out to center. Nice power slide turn. You just don't expect the ball to go that far back. You can't blame DrProfAaron for heading towards the far post where that ball was almost certainly going until that filthy power slide by Amaze. Up 3-0 though in game number 3. DrProfAaron has been able to slow Amaze down, but hasn't been able to put on any buckets of his own. Trying to set up a 90-degree flick, I'm sure there, but Maybe ends up trying to flip a little bit too late. Or didn't like the angle that that flick was going to come off on, decides not to pull the trigger on it. Amaze low, 50-50, pushes it off the post. Aaron, quick recovery. The boost is left for him, but he gives up on the ball. Which means Amaze is going to have all the time in the world. And hits that challenge after that flick. Amaze looking like he's going to pull this series off. 2 series back-to-back. Prof Aaron with a poor read. Yo, what's going on, Chewbacca? We got Amaze. Chewbacca, you actually might have been around long enough to remember Zero Amaze. He wasn't on the stream very long, to be fair. He probably played a couple times on stream before, like, kind of quitting Rocket League for a while. But anyways, he's playing some show matches now. After becoming top 50, I was adding a bunch of new people today in top 50, and I was like, wait, Amaze, I'm already friends with him. Yo, you got the diamond 1 and 2s. Let's go, baby. Time to start grinding those rewards. Kind of like Amaze is grinding these goals in this 1v1. He is going to give a free one up as he goes for a flip reset. Classic Amaze, as he does here. Letting his opponent taste blood. And now we'll have DrProfAaron knocking in 3 kickoff goals to all of a sudden force Amaze to focus up again. Or maybe this time my casters cursed it. As DrProfAaron does lose the kickoff, ensuing kickoff. This flick's coming off weak today, man, from what I normally see from Aaron. That challenge turns into a bump, but he's able to get back to the boost in time. And with the 15 seconds left, Prof Aaron surely isn't going to score 3. Amaze setting up a pinch 50-50 as he falls in front of the ball, tries to put on a 5th, but does not succeed. That'll be it. DrProfAaron an opportunity to put on one more, doesn't though. GG's from these guys.